Hello everyone, Jedediah10, aka Jed from Snomie.com here, and this week we're down at the local trampoline center here in Whistler, and we're going to be practicing flips and some spins and building our aerial awareness. So let's talk about why trampolines are such an amazing snowboard training tool. It's because of aerial awareness, as I just said. Aerial awareness is basically, you remember the first time you hit a jump and all you remember is taking off and landing. You don't really have that whole motion in the air, or that whole period in air is just basically a blank to you. That's because you don't have aerial awareness, and that's what we're trying to train when you're on trampolines and practicing our upside down flips and all that sort of thing. We're building up that aerial awareness so that when we do it on the snow, we're able to spot the landing. I'm sure you've been told before, if you hit jumps, people are like, oh, just spot the landing. But when you're in the air, you don't even have time to spot the landing because that's all a blur to you. But if you do that jump 100 times, it slowly becomes easier for you to spot that landing, right? So it's the same theory here we're using on a trampoline. We're trying to build up our aero awareness, particularly in backflips and front flips, which is what most people use them for, or any inverted spin tricks. So because you don't go upside down normally and do backflips and front flips, our body just isn't used to it. If you try it on the snow your first time without learning them on a trampoline or something else first, you're pretty much just going to be a blank. You flip and then you'll land and hopefully not on your head. But that's why the trampoline's amazing. You can practice backflips, front flips, and it's all about spotting the landing. But you can't do that when you don't have aero awareness. So what we're doing here is we're building up that aero awareness so that when we take it to the snow, we can flip and spot our landing around and be like, yeah, damn, there's the landing. Stomp it down and look like a bus when you land. So you can see, and it's pretty safe as well. I mean, trampolines are basically, as far as I know, one of the safest ways you can learn flips, especially if it's assisted with the help of someone next to you to make sure you get the rotation around. So that's my ex-housemate dancing. So here he's practicing front flip Superman, so Superman front flips rather. So he's just going to be practicing all about aerial awareness. The thing about trampolines is you can't really practice how you're edging or how you're carving on the snow because there's no snow. But you can practice the feeling of being in the air. So right now he's jumping up, and watch this, he's going to practice a Superman front flip. So he's going to dive forward, then tuck into that flip. And by the way, if you think, oh, you know what, these guys are pros, these guys have done it a lot. Look, this is my girlfriend here who has never done a front flip ever. And literally just explaining the basic technique to her, this is her in 15 minutes. So, I mean, anyone can learn flips. If you have someone, like one person on each side of you assisting your flip to make sure that you get it around and don't land on your head or anything like that, flips are super easy to learn. I myself, I learned them in a day. So as long as you have some assistance, someone on each side of you to make sure you don't messed up, people that know what they're doing, how to do flips and that sort of thing, you can learn it so easily. And most trampoline halls have people to assist you with this sort of thing. Okay, so watch the guy at the back of this room here, because I just told them to do something cool and he's about to try to show off and fail. Alright, so if you liked this video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe. On the right are 2 videos you might have missed, and on the bottom, if you want some free snowboard tips and lessons, feel free to check out my website, Snomie.com.